Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back.
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis.
Yeah, well, they call him the Eagle.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basque.
You're right, Miss Mueller. That's a...
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FPSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Suniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side looking to steal a win against the youth movement of Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations this year.
Illich, defended by Bourgeois. MP inside. Solid defense there from Dupont. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
Well, you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
And a basket by Brisebois.
Strong work inside by Brisebois. Even though he's just about 6 feet tall, he's confident attacking from inside.
Now here's MP. Pass to Zadirko.
One up, one down, and he makes his first shot of this game.
Well, just about 250 pounds, Zadirko could be a wrecking ball in close. Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. He is really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
Now here's Brisebois. Barrow with it. Picked up by Ahern. For three, Dupont. That's in there. Barrow with the assist.
Quick release from Dupont. Scouts love seeing that.
Pass to Zadirko. And stolen by Parker.
Outstanding work to get a hand in there and come up with the steal.
And here in the first, 3 minutes in. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. When you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I'm not afraid to say that I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Yeah, it could go either way.
And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most have them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than the sum of their parts.
Now here's Barrow. Back to Brisebois.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
And he on the wing.
Shoots. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
I'm sure that wasn't the shot they had in mind there, but they'll take it.
There's Marseille with the ball. Barrow outside. Pass to Bourgeois. Barrow. Oh, Ahern, get that out.
No. Ahern sending it back.
And we knew coming
He
into this
fucking
season that Marseille
missed.
would be
Oh my
strong.
God.
He really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Now here's Brisebois. Here's Bourgeois outside.
That one's off. He starts
Oh,
the
wait.
game.
Oh my God. You just took me
Pass to
over.
Zadirko.
That's fucking crazy.
MP outside. Zadirko a screen.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter.
Oh, hell.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
Pass to Brisebois. Here's Riyard. He's covered by Ahern. And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. Obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here, and what a dream it must be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty. He will make you throw your hands up as a defender. You just don't know how to play him.
Here's Riyard. Pass to Dupont.
Just 5 to shoot.
Harris grabs the miss.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Shoots. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do with the J.
Brisebois outside. Pass to Ballwalk. Here's Riyard.
From deep. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Count it.
Watching all the angles. Dumas was looking to make a hot pass.
Marseille trailing. Pass to Brisebois. Over MP. And the basket by Brisebois.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Chuck up 2 right there.
What a passing display he's putting on.
He is spoiling us. Just another fantastic assist for the highlight reel.
Outside Dupont. Pass to Ballwalk. It's hauled in by Paris. Now here's MP.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter.
Monsieur with the screen.
Here's Dumont for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Drills the three-pointer.
Brisebois looking to match his opponent's work on the arc. Firing back with the 3 of his own.
Riyard. Pass to Bourgeois.
And he banks in the layup.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Harris with the lead. Here's MP for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ahern.
You know,
But for a guy like an MP trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes, they'll go a long way.
you know how
Out to the wing. Here's the pick.
Here's Riyard. He's covered by Ahern.
you know
Takes
how
the three.
what?
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Paris
Yeah,
FC
you
basketball
don't
ahead.
hit me. You know you hit
Up
me.
by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
You thinking in charge? I was in charge.
Yeah, if you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille
You know how I
Basketball
be
as we
ready
get going here in the second half of this FBSL matchup. Well, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
And here's Brisebois. Pass to Barrow. Back to Brisebois. Moves over to Mall. Brisebois, no good. Now Paris FC Basket with it. Empty outside. Dumont. Left side, Illich. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Now here's Barrow. Over Ahern. Barrow shot is off. MP on the wing.
Let's go with a 3.
Marseille Basketball pulls it in.
And a 3-on-3 fast break. He drains the quick shot.
Here's MP.
11 points in the game. To the inside.
Dumont, covered by Brisebois. Back to Dumont. And stolen by Brisebois. Illich the block.
This is why these guys love the veteran Illich. He gives everything he's got, every possession.
And MP gets it to go.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land, but MP has done that and then some.
And yep, it's good.
I mean, that's just bogey being bogey, right? We've seen this time and time again.
Pass to Parker. And here's Barrow. Here's Brisebois.
From the yard.
Ahern with the rebound.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's MP for 3. It's good from long range.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time we have a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
I did
Now
not
here's
think that.
Brisebois.
You can actually get
He's got 7.
not did.
Parker's shot is good.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
So here goes three. MP. Again, it's Paris. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in this game.
You know, you think back, like, when you talk about the start of the season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC. What a strong finish by Dupont. Yeah, he's known as a finisher. Too.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And he'll be shooting his first free throws.
What is something somebody told you to go tell me what they said?
And it's Paris with the ball.
It's a 10-point game.
Something
Outside Illich.
my friend has, so my so-called friend has told you that I don't know about.
Shot clock at 6.
Monsieur. And here's Ahern on the yard. Rebounded by Breezewalk.
From outside the arc. The shot that time not on target.
What is something you still believe in?
Now here's MP. Pass to Deuce.
Swiped it away.
I know. But every time is different. So what's new?
Breezewalk outside. Barrow up top.
The first time he said that I cheated on what's my
single
call.
digits, but it's off target.
I don't know who the fuck told you that.
Okay, outside. MP right side. That's good, and it's Gauthier with the assist.
Look at that halftime. Hot beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Outside Dupont.
So let's get into the league.
Drops in the layup for two. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 11. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports.
You?
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of action here between Paris.
The first that situation with that girl happened before I mentioned anyway. So therefore,
Pass to MP.
the gay the one wanted me to talk to her.
Outside
I didn't know
Dumont.
who she was.
Ahern. MP up top.
Inside.
Helix.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so we'll shoot two here.
Everybody
When it comes to leadership, both on and off the floor, Helix is very respected.
If you can get
He's been playing this game at a very high level for a very long time.
I found another dollar. If you can get how much this is, right? It's this. How much? 50?
No good on the second free throw.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game.
Great. All right, I'm gonna let you count, okay? That's two. That's two. Plus, wait, plus 5 if I get it back. I'm putting all my money in cash. I gotta go get cash for this too. Yeah. I told y'all. I be working. Don't nobody know what I do. But I have ones. That should give you a heads up of what I do. I got number ones. What job pays in ones?
With the slam. Playing
big near the basket. I love seeing Parker go up with this kind of force.
Dumont, covered by Brisebois. Oh, and a slam by NP.
And wow, you just don't see point guards who can finish like that too often.
And when do you see hops like that on a guard? You know they are special talent.
47, 48, 49-inch vertical, who knows?
Man, I mean, to have that kind of explosiveness at the rim in your backcourt, that strikes fear into the heart of a defense for sure.
Now here's Barrow.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Brisebois drives in. Parker's got space. And there's Marseille with another bucket.
Big time points from Parker. Cool under pressure.
It's Paris leading.
Down low.
NP.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
It goes on DuPont.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send him to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
And the basket by Brisebois.
Marseille needed points in Brisebois. Hard his own number.
And it's NP off the drive. Banked in off the glass.
What an effort from NP on the offensive end. He knows they need a bucket, and he gives them one.
And here's Marseille. Left side to Cole. Pass to Bourgeois.
He gets that one.
And you can see the comfort level Bourgeois has in these big situations. He wants to be the guy.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
NP on the wing. Started by DuPont.
Now Zadirko.
That falls. Nice speed that time from NP.
That's a big moment, and the big man Zadirko took it head on.
Here's DuPont. He lifts the block.
Please. Oh my God. No.
NP inside. Covered by Brisebois.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up. Good on the first. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Huge spot here for NP.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 4-point ball game.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Out to Brisebois.
Off the mark there with the 3.
Going up the back.
You what?
Reese isn't how to close this. Yeah, got to get a better shot than that. Now this is why Zadirko is out there in the close moments. He's willing and able to step up and nail the big shots.
Now a timeout called by Marseille. Barrow with the 3. It's hauled in by Paris.
And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, for NP playing here in Europe, the goal is to get to the NBA. He wants to show GMs around the association what he's capable of.
Now here's DuPont.
Up top, Parker. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And that's an intentional foul. He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, there's no doubt who's in control when Pierre Dumont is on the floor for Paris FC. There's a reason he's the captain.
Brisebois long range.
Sinks it! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
That's right. No other option but to foul. Misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game and use every last second on that clock.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Now a timeout called by Marseille.
Time is the big factor here. You need to get the points fast and then foul.
Yeah, Tim, and it has to be a quick foul. Every second is critical at this stage.
Yeah, they cannot waste any time if they want to come back.
Here's Barrow. Dupont, guarded by Dumont. Here's MP. The final horn sounds, and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify for the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves, MP, they've worked together, they've led this team further than anyone could have imagined.
And for Paris FC, with a trip to the EVA tourney in hand, who knows how far they can go.
I would not bet against them at this point, no matter who the opponent is. This team has grown so much, and right now they're riding a lot of confidence heading into the tournament.
And that'll do it for this one, folks. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
And Pete, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA Championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate. Enjoy. Congratulations, guys.
Yeah. I'm all right. Whee! My phone fell.
Seems like just yesterday I was trying to convince you to come to Europe. Now here we are, about to play Istanbul for the EBA Championship.
Austin, you keep popping up on me, and you realize I almost fired you for less, right?
Yeah, I was there. I remember.
All right, but I mean, I guess you kind of knew what you were doing.
Well, it only worked because you have what it takes. No, seriously, you earned everything you're about to get, MP. And if you take home this chip, you're gonna get a lot more.
When? But right now I need to know what the NBA draft is looking like.
There's been some upward movement, you know, nothing too drastic. But if you put on a legendary performance in this tournament, who knows? You might get yourself in the first round, bro.
Ali, as a two-time EBA MVP, what advice would you give your team before the championship game?
We know what we need to do to beat FC Baskets. I don't have to say nothing.
What do you expect from your opponent?
What?
They got hot at the right time.
Goodbye.
But we have the best players in the tournament. Most experienced. Strongest even. I expect them to lose.
Man, Ali, you have surprised me, man. I thought you'd be bigger, stronger, scarier.
Tomorrow, you will see how strong I am.
MP,
Yeah.
MP, how are you feeling ahead of this championship game?
I'm feeling very, very confident all of a sudden. Usually when your opponent tries to intimidate you, it's because they know you're better than them. So yeah, I'd say I'm feeling pretty great right now.
So, do you have any thoughts on your opponent, Istanbul Basketball?
Look, I'm not gonna hold you. They're one of the best club teams.
And a distant view of the skyline of Rome, Italy, our site for tonight's action. Good evening, everyone. What an exciting night. It's the EVA Championship between Paris FC and Istanbul Basketball. I'm Blake Suniga, along with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi. It's winner take all here, and the kings of Europe will be crowned tonight.
We can't wait. We likely have a contender with the powerhouse Istanbul team on one side, but we have the surprise team, Paris FC, surpassing all expectations this year on the other side.
Now Paris is just one win away from immortality. They've been led all tournaments by MP.
And Istanbul has leaned on Guvan during their run to the finals. Both MP and Guvan have been the stars of this tournament, and one of them will have a dream finish when it's all said and done.
What a backdrop we have here in Rome for this incredible matchup in the EVA Championship. So much on the line tonight.
Now here's Guvan. Up top, Ganesh. And they grab their own miss. The three ball. Shoots and misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Pass to MP. Pass to Illich. Zadirko.